So I'm back here again. I want to talk with y'all about something that is so grand, okay? Out of all the grand things, I want to talk about this grand. I remember when I was a kid and I would wake up in the middle of the night, and given how I was treated as a child during this time, I had so many sad days or low self-esteem issues. I mean, days, dark days, you know what I'm trying to say, okay? And I would wait until everybody would go to sleep for me to be able to just be free, like be able to talk for as long as I would like to, like, because my siblings, they didn't give me that. You know, they made me feel like I was annoying or and weird or retarded. Y'all, they did. So I would wake up in the middle of the night and I would just talk to God. Now, how did I find out about God? Because at first, like I told y'all, I used to refer to him as my invisible boyfriend. When I, got awareness that I was no one liked me and I didn't know why, I would go and talk to myself. And I eventually, much like what he did when he was by himself, he got tired of talking to himself to where he said, no, you know what? I'm going to talk to somebody outside of me and I'm just going to act like it's somebody. That's, it all evolved. And so when my karmic father was having a talk with us, mom's at work and all the kids around him informing him. And he was talking about God. He said he can be whatever color you want him to be. He's just sweet, just believe in him and listen to him. Basically that's what he was saying. But what stuck with me is when he told me he could be whatever color. He can look like whatever you want him to look like. That's what stuck with me. So when I used to get up in the middle of the night, I would embed I embedded that on these nights here. But whatever. I told God, I said I talked with him. I said, I just think I am the hardest case you've ever had. I think I'm hard to deal with, and I don't know how you're going to make me, get me happy the way that I would intend. This is basically what I'm saying to him. But the part that you need to hear what I'm saying that I said is about me being an impossible case. I said I would ask, I would tell him, I was like, I know I'm the hard, I ain't not. He never answered back. But I would literally be saying like, and crying, y'all. I'm the hardest case you've ever had. I just ask that you don't give up on me. But if you want to give up on me, do it because I know I'm a hard case. And it wasn't because I don't know why people made me feel that way. I used to clean up without being told. I used to say to myself, like I used to play with myself. Like I did not understand why I was being treated the way I was. And so what I'm trying to get to is when I was coming home, I left out and I was on my way home, driving. And I was looking at what God created, the roads and the sky and just taking it in. And he appeared to me in an invisible holographic but visible holographic way. To where, just imagine a hard working farmer. I'm talking about a real hard field with a tank top and he's like loose. He's loose because he takes his tank top to rub his sweat off his face and he's loose and he's a black manly man, okay? And he's older guy. Like if I were to give God an age to the way he looks, have y'all ever seen those 50-year-old guys who they're 50 years old but they look like they're like 20? Bone structure, I'm talking about on point, abs, buff. He ain't skinny. He's like real buff. He's buff man. And he's a hard worker, y'all. But the way and imagine him with a smoke pipe in his mouth, like he's a real farmer, y'all. Okay, and the way he appeared. It made me feel, it's like, yeah, you were a hard case, but look how hard I work. Look how hard I ain't nothing too hard for me. But you were a hard case, but ain't nothing too hard for me. It's what he was giving out. But look how hard I work. Look at it's like when a man coming in the house from the sun, like the sweatiness in his body, when he closed the door, like like that is what he gave off. And y'all, he went through hell and hot water and lava and the core of the earth heat to mold me the way that he wanted me to be like for him. Y'all, that was not easy. Just because God says there's nothing too hard for him, it does not mean that it wasn't difficult. Y'all, he did not give up on me. Y'all, I never knew. I don't know what it's like for someone not to give up on you because I'm used to everybody giving up on me. But he showed kingdomship, husbandship to me. I never want to divorce him. Now, I might get angry and I might slip out and say, well, and I have before,